there are certain times where in families you maybe do need not to speak to one another. You need to take a break. It could take a year. It could take 2 years, because there needs to be a real shift in the relationship. And so sometimes people won't accept that boundaries need to be enforced, and they push back and push back. And the only thing to do in that situation sometimes is to remove yourself.
True.
And I've had that in my family with somebody specific. And it's happened 3 different times where I've had to remove myself. But the interesting thing is I always went back to, this will only be for a period of time, because I don't believe in not talking to people. I think that you can always get to a place where you can create a new normal, you can have human dignity, respect for one another. But I actually, this 3rd time that it happened, I found a card that my father had written me, because sometimes I like to read cards that he wrote me for holidays or for my birthday, just to bring him back to the now in this moment. And he wrote something. Well, I'm going to give too much information. So it was one of my sisters that I was not getting on with. But I read this card, and I felt that we had come to a place where we could start again. But I read the card at the same time, and my father said, "And I always want you to be close to your sisters and to love them." And I didn't take that as a coincidence, right? I thought, and I know that my parents, it's very important that their daughters are always friends. And it's important to me also. And I just think for our listeners, even if there's somebody that's difficult in the family, or you have a difficult relationship, or you find yourself that you really need to remove yourself to create boundaries, just think about there's always a way to be able to hold space for yourself and for others. I guess first you have to know how to do that, though, for yourself. And then you can reinvite those people back into your lives.
Yeah.